Now let's get into some real talk. It's time for story time, everyone. Why don't we just dive right on in? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video, what I thought we would do is we get back into some more Killer Frequency. So where we last left off, we had just gone outside to pick up a record that Peggy had ended up throwing outside the window earlier that day. And there's a killer on the loose, and I saw them outside while I was getting that record, and I thought I was going to die. But I didn't. We're back in the booth, ready to keep the radio show going. So I'm excited to find out what happens next, and I hope you are too. So why don't we dive right on in. All right, let's get right back into it.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
Correct.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park.
Yes.
Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Oh, thinking. Oh, okay. I just heaved it all the way up. All right. So, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, Aunt Williams, and Chuck Brody. Okay, so Rebecca and Aunt liked the car club. Okay, Chuck was in the festival disaster. And they said, hey, let's get him lottery tickets. And then someone won the lottery. Who won the lottery again? Oh my gosh, who was it that won the lottery again? Aunt Williams and Sean Everett. Aunt Williams is one of the ones that caused the power issue, the big wheel issue with Chuck. We don't know who this is. Who bought the trailer? Who's trying to sell the trailer? Contact a state agent. Okay. Who's this? Do you care about health and safety? Special guest. So health and safety. Is your car safe? Okay. I'm assuming Rebecca, because there's no paper that I can associate with her. Kim Walker's the doctor, though. I need help.
How's it going?
I could use some help.
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is.
Yes.
There's 4 locations, right?
Yes.
And 4 people.
Yes.
We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
I'm good for now.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Okay. So the gas station. Let's go back to the gas station. Okay. Gas station. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's Gas and Repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on an evening. He has to remain anonymous. Well, Chuck is the one that got the lottery. Diary of a Car Thief, Police Informant Tell-All Book is the same picture as Rebecca Allen. So, Rebecca Allen is the car thief. He bought the gas station. I'm gonna need a bit more help.
How's it going?
I think it's Chuck.
It's not going well.
I think it's Chuck,
I
but
could use some help.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
review the basics.
we know
We
that.
need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some
is the
connections
football
between the
player.
notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Okay.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
All
No
right.
problem.
Alright, fine. So, trailer for sale. I'm sick of being local celebrity. People are so mean. I only stole a few cars. So that is Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen. Do your health and safety. Learn about it, blah, 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 blah. That's Rebecca Allen. Okay. Is your car safe? Sheriff Matthews. Blah, blah, blah. It's a Rebecca Allen moment. The gas station is Brody. Crime syndicate. The police are totally fine. The arrest was made. Co-conspirators, the informant. That's referred to as Rebecca Allen. So Rebecca was the informant. Okay. Local legend leaves. Okay. Kim Walker marries Peter Stein. We don't care. The gas station. Yeah, it's Chuck Walker. Justice for victim. Blame 2 engineers. And Williams. Okay. Chuck Brody. Okay. Oh wait, and this one is okay, 5 dead after brakes fail. Struck gallows. The deceased have been identified as Mr. Red, Mr. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Mrs. Mildred. Oh, so Kim Walker got married in the 70s. This happened in 77. So Kim Walker is dead. Because Mrs. K. Stein, because the deceased have been identified. Okay, so Kim Walker is done. Okay. Aunt Williams. Okay. Find myself 6.5 has been a great year so far with Aunt Williams. But then the 2-year investigation of the festival has concluded. Blah blah blah. Lead engineer Aunt Williams and Everett Big Wheel. They've been ordered to do community service for a total. Okay. That's all we know about them. He was in the festival disaster. But now he owns the gas station. Rebecca Allen. Okay, so Rebecca's trying to sell her vehicle in 86. She is hosting a thing. There was a crime wave in the 70s with Rebecca. Okay, she was an informant. So now she was an informant. Okay. Where's my paper? Is it here? Is this it? Yeah. Okay, yeah, informant. 77. Okay, so let's put this here. 77. Okay, so 77. So cars were being stolen. Okay, this one. takes to Manhattan. She stole our cars. Okay, she stole our cars and the money. Last year. Okay. So she moved to Manhattan in 87. So she's not there anymore. So Rebecca and Kim are gone. Okay, so now it's Chuck, Brody, or Ant. Don't have a lot on Ant. So I want to say... So when did he get injured? In 72. So he was the football jock. And then there was a disaster in 72. Struck, yeah. Big wheel, yeah. Investigation. Then it's like, hey, Brodered a career-ending injury as a victim of the festival disaster late last year. Okay. So the thing is before the festival, because he gets injured, and then he won the lottery. Because 72, add 14, yeah, 86. So it's probably Chuck at the gas station? It's either that or it's Ant. 2 years after the investigation into the accident has concluded, the investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted. Ant Williams and Sean Everett were distracted. They have been ordered to do community service. However, back in 69, the power station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which are students from Gallows Creek. I think it's the gas station and Chuck Brody. Personally, Kim, you were at the hospital. Rebecca, you were at the trailer park. Answer the power. I think it's Chuck Brody. I think. Let's see.
How's it going?
I'm okay, thanks. I think I've almost got it.
Good luck.
Okay, fine. Let's
How's it
try.
going?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I think
Peggy?
it's Chuck.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Not yet. You're
Actually,
stressing me out,
A
Peggy.
bit longer.
Okay, let's see. Can you help me with anything more? Peggy,
How's it going?
give me some more clues if you can.
It's not going well.
You don't give me
I
anything
could use some help.
else.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is.
Mhm.
There's 4 locations, right?
Yes.
And 4 people. We need to
Correct.
figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them.
Okay.
There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
It's Chuck in the gas station. I'm good.
I'm good now.
It's Chuck in the gas
Thanks,
station.
Peggy.
I'm sure.
No problem.
Let's go with Chuck in
How's
the
it
gas
going?
station. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Peggy?
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Let's do
I'm
it.
sure. Let's do this.
Chuck at the gas
Okay.
station.
Name first. Who do you think the target is?
Chuck Brody
Chuck Brody.
And where will I find them?
at the gas station.
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Good.
Hello?
Chuck Brody!
It is Chuck.
Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone else out right now.
The Whistling Man? Who the hell are you? Who is this?
This is Forrest Nash. Listen, the Whistling Man's back. We found a list with your name on it, and
Oh God. It's today. The year I finally let myself forget.
What do you mean?
forget. Forget what?
Forget. No, man. I gotta get out of here.
Oh god.
I think he ran off.
Well, fingers crossed that Chuck...
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up.
He's using bombs now?
Is Chuck?
I don't know.
Hang on, we're getting a call.
Hello?
Chuck Brody
Chuck?
survived. Yes!
Fuck!
Forrest, the whole goddamn gas station's gone up.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so. I got everyone to follow me out. The town's only ambulance was blown to hell, though.
Great.
Yeah. Damn it, that fireball threw me. I've got to get to the hospital. I'm not feeling great. Forrest, man, I can't thank you enough, but... Damn,
Why was
I
Chuck a
gotta
target?
go.
Wait, Damn it. We lost him. What was that about today?
Oh, Forrest, the call board is lighting up. Get us into some music while I deal with this.
Let's go with the hang-ups again.
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Peggy, what's happening? Talk to me, Peggy.
There's
Hey.
gotta be more in the
Okay.
basement to show us who Clive is targeting.
Find
And if that's
going
the
down
case,
there.
we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen.
Bitch, you go
Forrest,
do it.
we need to go back down.
You go
By
down.
we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls.
Screw
Maybe
you,
start with
Peggy.
that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Screw you, Peggy. This is how I die. I hate this. This is how I freaking die. I don't want to go. I hate this. Oh, God. Back to the wall, back to the wall, back to the wall. Back to the wall. Just gonna... Can we close this?
A key? Was this always here?
Where's the key?
I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
I don't see the key. Where's the key? Oh, back here. Basement storage. Yeah, but I kind of want to look at the mannequins for a sec. Okay, you're pointing up. Is there a reason? You're hiding and pointing there. I don't want to go. This is how I die. This is how I frickin' die. Don't touch the cans.
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Uh-huh. Get right on that, Peggy.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I
But
think
wait,
we need to see what else hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Oh, thanks. F this.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Fudge. I hate this. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at this now. Okay. Shipping date. Shipping from Starling Security. Okay. Delivery installation. Okay. Atkins. Hospital delivered. No. Delivered and installed. The gas and repair. Ricky's roller ring. The apartments. And KFM rating. Client opted for manual installation. Okay. Of the security system. Great. Hold on, hold on. Okay, that's a lot. Okay. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made. Okay, yeah. And this is going to be for the future, I believe. So, I'm going to leave this here. I need this. Also, F this noise. That's how I frickin' die. I know it.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face.
This looks
Typically
useful.
obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet. As though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger with a Miss Sandra Sharp reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Not cleared. Sheriff Matthews. Interesting. Wait, where's my next one? There. Is this something? No, that was that one. Okay. Great. So this one is deeper in, I'm assuming? I hate this. This is how I die. I hate all of this. Is this it? This isn't it, right?
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
I don't like this. This isn't good. Oh god, oh god, oh gosh.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject might
Now this has to be important.
and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. That recording. Shut it off.
Okay, the deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions were found in the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed. From the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their body. It is of the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in the drowning. That's not true, because we saw signs of a struggle. Great. Where's the next one? Right here. I hate all of this.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener,
Great.
whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell?
Oh, God.
Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Hold on. A story of love, tragedy, and betrayal starring Maisie Cartwright as Dawn, George Barrow as Henry, also with Mary Campbell as Anne. Okay, anything else? There's drawers.
Ooh,
Yes.
a new vinyl for my
Collect
collection.
all hidden records, yay! Great. Now I gotta not die on my way out, right? Okay. I'm terrified. Anything back here? Or is this just... yeah, okay. It's just the same way, right? No. I'm gonna go back this way for a second. And grab this manual, because this manual is clearly gonna need something. Peggy.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just
Doctor.
can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean,
You've heard her.
I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body? I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
Oh,
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
that's right.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
It's true.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan?
Yeah, Virginia.
Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Well, then our caller was involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
The drinking and drowning matches with what I heard, but...
There's also a note scrawled onto the report. I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
if it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
That's who it was at the beginning, maybe.
We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive
So
hide
there is
down
one
there?
missing.
Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right, then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
So there was more. I knew there had to be more. Okay, so I found this one. Okay. I knew I missed one. Okay. There's something here. The delivery of the system, the security system. Yes, I knew that. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so that's this section. Well, now I don't think I'm gonna get murdered, so I'm not as stressed. Is there anything here? No? Okay. Let's go this way first. It was this one, wasn't it? The stack of books in the shelf. Books. Boxes in the shelf. Because then I saw this. We found that. We found this. But there's a stack of boxes with a shelf, which I feel like is in here. Maybe I went too far? Because there's the split. Right? Because this is the entryway again. And there's this. But then, okay. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. Stack of boxes and a shelf.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However,
So I wasn't
a
drunk.
high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay, that's our last one. And that's why we friggin' talked forever with Peggy, because there was a lot of info that I found.
What have you found, Forrest?
There's
Yes,
also
I
a tape
do.
about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
Right? But we already know the official written report was a lie.
We do. Why would the official report lie about how he died?
The report lied because someone wanted a closed case. Because they didn't want anyone to look into his death.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Sounds good. Ooh, uncovered Clive's research. Am I still holding the pamphlet? Because I'd like to keep the pamphlet.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest,
Yeah, Peggy.
I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
It's our
It's your
job.
job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
Yeah, let's call Virginia.
All right, I'll get her on the line. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Is the party still happening?
Redman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
No, it's
Bunker,
Forrest.
hey, it's the radio man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Yeah, well, what'd you do?
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name.
Well, you freaking said the name.
What are you asking
bitch.
about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
You already
Virginia,
did.
it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We have evidence.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day,
Sit back and
I came
listen.
into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
It's okay.
Thank you, Virginia.
I'm not about to
That was brave.
harass the woman.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Yeah.
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
I agree.
We need to ask
People
her
can
about
hear
finding
all of
the
our
body.
conversations.
She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
She better be.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who's this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Okay. That sounds nice.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Oh,
Yes.
you got my number. But what about tonight?
Trying to
Is
keep
there
her
anything you want to
calm.
talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest?
Of course.
I remember.
Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You found the body,
Sandra,
though.
we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure.
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Who is he?
Sandra? Who was he?
He was...
Clive?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Damn it!
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Thank you.
Well,
Peggy.
folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Great.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight.
Your Ponty's pizza.
But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
Fine.
Monty.
What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
Peter Roney.
But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid,
Pepperoni.
folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza.
Hang up the phone!
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault!
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line.
I don't want
Just
another color
pick it
on
up,
the line.
okay?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
I don't
Caller.
like this. It's a joke, right? Better not be the killer.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Yeah, calm down, Forrest.
Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
No, back away from the
Jesus,
mic.
Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call.
Another
Whenever
call?
you're ready.
I'm sick and tired of the calls.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Uh-oh. Are you in danger?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
No shit, Sherlock. Right.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Great.
I need you to help me get inside.
Got it.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Can you use the key?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
A neighbor's dog?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any. The whistling man. He's coming down the street.
Oh,
But
gosh.
he seemed to get. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the security
What's
system's
the name
name?
of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
We'll try.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I
Anytime.
knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
I'll play her song for her.
A classic backed by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds.
When entering codes and commands...
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM.
It's not.
Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help.
It's not the
Well,
Whistling Man
I'm
coming.
not
She's
sure
needing
who.
to get somewhere.
But to help someone.
Alright. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made.
Okay, so she's locked out of the
Shush,
Woodside
Forrest.
Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted and must be repeated from its beginning. Be sure to observe this precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop, press the star key, then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering a code and then immediately start the entry over, an erroneous code might be entered. Introduction. A state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel total peace of mind. The Starling Security Alarm System 4000 comes with a range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. Maintenance call code. Alarm test. Warning, this will set off all security measures. Alarm test deactivation code and an entry code. Okay. Hey, I found it.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Hi.
Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
See, I knew it would
When you're
kinda
ready,
just-
shut the music off.
I knew it would help.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid.
Why is it so noisy?
What's the code to the gate?
Good maintenance code.
The code is 311212.
Thank you, Forrest.
I'm sorry. Maintenance are not currently available. Please call back between...
Maintenance? I think you gave me the wrong number on purpose. Well, I'll just do this the hard way.
Forrest, what did we do?
It's not the whistling man.
No! Maxie! Goddamn!
What's happening?
I'll hunt you down! Oh, Maxie!
What's happening?
Ricky!
What happened? What did I do?
Hello? Forrest?
What happened?
Did you have something to do with this?
Ricky, whoever that was, she was trying to get into the building. I tried to help, but
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. Oh, man, Maxie, I'm coming, buddy! Forrest, I've gotta go. I've gotta go!
What?
Come on,
What's
Maxie.
happened?
Stay strong.
okay. Gallows Creek.
Roller, he
Here's some
survived the
music
whistling
while
man.
we process what
That was the whistling
just
man?
happened.
What? I'm so confused. What? Huh?
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Yeah. Yeah. I worked it out of. I had my suspicions. I can't believe
know.
it.
I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
Yeah, she seemed pretty. I know she wasn't right. I knew she was. I thought she was just regular. She seemed No, she seemed
I
strange.
knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
She kept making me want
Why
to go
do you think She
out
requested that song.
to get me outside.
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked
No,
me
but she
out
was there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. We're neighbors.
We're
Look out for
neighbors.
each other.
Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake name.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
And I'll take that call in the next video. And there you have it. That was the latest in Killer Frequency. Holy cow. The Chuck Brody thing took way longer than it should have, but I'm glad we ended up figuring it out. That basement back area, super creepy, and it was kind of creepy having to listen to the tapes. I totally thought we were going to get killed, but it was interesting to find out more about what seems to be going on and the falsifying of the records that Virginia ended up doing. And also, I'm glad that we didn't kill Roller Ricky, because that would have been awful. I'm really glad he's alive. He just seems like a good dude, so that would have been really crappy. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!